Welcome to right about now, everyone. If you're alive and breathing in Houston, Texas tonight, here for a poetry slam, make some noise. Yo, that's what I like to hear. That's where I like to be the energy to be, because this is a poetry slam Montrose. This ain't your mom and pop's boring ass poetry. No. We like to get enthusiastic about poetry, and the energy you give the stage will be the energy you receive reciprocated in the art, all right? So you, in fact, are in the driver's seat. If you want this to suck, look at your phone all night. But we're not here for that. We're here for a poetry slam. So I need to ask y'all, who here have never been to a poetry slam before? Let me see a show of hands. Can we give it up for my virgins? Can we give it up for my poetry slam virgins? We hope once you try it, you come back again for the show. Now, if you have been to a poetry slam here before and come back to see another one, let me see a show of hands. Give it up for the support in this room. Y'all give it up for my veterans. So we have an amazing list of artists from in and around the Houston area, some a little bit further. I want y'all to put your hands together for Fortune, a spoken word artist, Kelly, Ami for Real, Jamie Danielle, The Prodigy Truth, Kane, Marsha Spoken, Romy Rome, Timothy John, Sharika, Sani, Free.K, K, LJ Hamilton, and Zach Blunt. Y'all, it's National Poetry Month, and they have come to bless us on this microphone tonight, so woo is right. Now, this is a poetry show, so there's a little bit of participation that goes along with it. So if you hear a poem and that poem speaks to you, you know, react in several different ways. You can snap. Can we snap? All right, that's the snaps. Now snap like you've been to a poetry show before. Okay, there we go. I see the wrist moving. I can't flip my wrist like that anymore. Sometimes that energy, that poem, it makes you want to clap. What does clapping sound like? Yo, this ain't Tiger Woods, man. Come on, let me hear what clapping sounds like. And then sometimes the poem calls you to do so, you shout out a hell yeah. Yo, if the poem speaks to you, react accordingly. So how tonight is going to work is I have 5 random judges. These judges are going to score these poets on a scale from 0 to 10. We're going to drop the low score to prevent bias. We're going to drop the high score to prevent bias. So we're going to add the middle 3 scores, and that will be the post score for that round. The top 6 ranking poets will come back for the second round. They'll perform in reverse order, and the highest scores from the night will be eligible to win third, second, and first place, as well as their share in $100 in cash prizes. And if the poets stay to the end and they competed, we also have consolation prizes, which are these break the banks, so no one goes away empty-handed. You may lose the poetry slam tonight, but win the scratch off. That's 30 grand right there. Hey, everyone can be a winner of poetry. Who knows? May the odds be ever in your favor. So, are we ready to meet our judges? Judge Stan, where you at, Judge Stan? Y'all give it up for my man, Stan. When I asked Judge Stan why they were qualified to be a judge, they said, I'm from the South Bronx, and for me, that's hip-hop, and that makes me qualified. Make some noise if you know a New Yorker who tells you they're from New York. We love the Bronx here in Houston. Y'all give it up for Judge Stan. All right, our second judge, Judge Sage, where you at? Y'all give it up for Judge Sage. Judge Sage, I see you already have a delicious brick oven pizza from the front patio. If you dare, audience, treat yourself. When I asked Judge Sage why they're qualified to be a judge, they said, because as my name suggests, Judge Sage, I am wise. Can we make some noise for wisdom? Y'all are like, I guess. Wisdom ain't ever there for me when I need it. All right. So, judge number 3, Judge Mariah, where are you at? All the way in the back, Judge Mariah. When I asked Judge Mariah why they're qualified to be a judge, they said, because as my name said, no, that was the last judge. Reading is fundamental. I should have spent more time with it. When I asked Judge Murat why they were qualified to be a judge, they said, because I come here 2 times a month and I'm a lyrics person. Yo, give it up for supporting the arts. We appreciate you, Judge Mariah. My 4th judge this evening is a team of judges. Judge 3 live crew, where you at? Y'all give it up for those big booty hoes in the back. When I asked 3 live crew why they were qualified, y'all, it's like lyrics in the sun. Don't like, I'm not just disrespectful. It's a reference of literature. All right, so when I asked 3 live crew why they were qualified to be a judge, they said, we come from all over and we're very versed in the arts. Make some noise for being versed in the arts. And our last and final judge, our 5th and final judge, Judge 0, where are you at? Judge 0. When I asked Judge 0 why they were qualified to be a judge, they said they're very harsh but fair. And they have absolutely 0 qualifications to judge an event like this. Make some noise if you've been in a position you weren't qualified to be in before. That's what I'm talking about. We've all been there. Give it up for all 5 of my judges. Now, audience, I have a question for you. Are you ready to get this poetry slam started? I didn't feel it. Like you said, you know when someone says something, but you don't feel like they mean it? I feel like y'all mean it. We're 29 minutes past start time, so I know you should mean it. Audience, are you ready to get this poetry slam started? No, you are not, because we have not yet spilled blood on this stage. We need a sacrificial poet to kick the night off. Y'all give it up for our sacrificial poet and DJ for this evening, Niku.
I had no idea he was going to call me, but we're going with it. So look, make some noise if you sit next to somebody beautiful. I feel like that's a right about now staple. Okay, here we go. Head to the sky, wings spread when I fly. Got a 3rd and 4th eye. Man, I'm in between times, intergalactic frame of mind, causing static with each rhyme. When I come at it, feeling its magic, now it's a habit to see the signs waving at me. Here I am. Man, I'm dosed up in RAM, expanded bandwidth with such a handle. I'm free like the fauna on the land. See inside your eyes like a retina scan. Me and my vibe is like a band. I'ma come alive at night, unjam. We all thrive with the life that we can. Breeze through mist like a ghost nose hit. I'm coming equipped with a fire within. Running like A6 through the matrix and an A6 chip, but blessed and woven. Mold ancient like books of Exodus. Begin at basics like bombogenesis. Remembrance now, responsive presence. Reminisce how I found my essence. Sounds of the planet, percussive and manic. Millennial mammoth, been gunning a gambit. Vanish, I'm silent, I don't ever panic. I'm standing, I'm grateful, take nothing for granted. Can't I shine as a bee? Trying to be real, man, I ain't judgy. Breathe entities, expand capacities. I'm a smooth operator, operating correctly. Going as far as this flow will take me. So everybody in the place to be, if you like what you see, let me hear you make noise on the count of 3. It goes 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Yo, y'all thought that DJ didn't have bars? Y'all give it up for DJ Goodfat. DJ Goodfat, after this show on Wednesdays, he's always DJing at the Flat. You can follow him on Instagram, Judges. This is the longest you will have all night long. I need to see those scores up for the DJ. For the DJ, be careful. He might play bad music if you give him low scores. We got to see the scores for the DJ in 3, 2, 1. All right. All right, from low to high, I got 6.7. Boo. I got 6.8. I got 7.4. I got an 8. Is that an 8.8? Is that just an 8? It's just an 8.0. And then I got a 9.0. Damn the scores. Give it up for the DJ. Give it up for the DJ. And keep that energy up for the first poet in this slam, Fortune.
Fuck exercise. No, like seriously, like you think I didn't want to exercise then, but now, no. See, I've been this big black boy since I was 4. Ever. And the idea of exercising has haunted me like my worst nightmares translate to reality when sugar don't exist and veggies are for dessert. So I have exercise phobia. Jumping jacks? Nope. Push-ups? Hell no. Burpees? The fuck I look like. So this idea of exercising is long gone. But this is the last straw. See, I cannot imagine walking, let alone jogging, getting tired, sitting my fat self down, and my black skin attacks your privileged point of view to a point where you shoot me dead for being too Ahmaud Arbery for your neighborhood. See, this town is big enough for the two of us, so when they said draw, Ahmaud went running, not knowing that behind him was slave owners, I mean behind him was a lynch mob, I mean behind him was police, I mean behind him was nice neighbors. Doesn't matter. See, nigga in the area of massive property, fuck exercise. Like, do y'all know what I look like in the gym? Bro, I look like Barney in booty shorts. My feet cramping, my legs throbbing as if I'm about to take a knee at any moment, my stomach growling at the days of starvation, my back aching at the contact of that whip, my muscles tightening in my neck as if it's screeching to the tunes of God. Oh, you thought I was still talking about a workout. No, that's that Jim Crow exercise. Take the mind, keep the body. In a few short weeks, you will have a healthy slave, but you don't want to talk about that. Okay, let's talk about this. Ahmaud Arbery, age 26, shot down by 2 men having father and son time. His blood spread like an ocean, creating a new Red Sea, but this ain't new. Now, this is church on a Sunday, gifts on Christmas, kisses on New Year's. And while he lay his dead body on the floor, his blood kept jogging as if God gave the serpent legs again until 2 months later, he became another hashtag. So no, I will not be exercising in the daytime or the nighttime. No, I will not let you use my skin as target practice. And yes, I'd rather die in the hands of a cheeseburger than the hands of the gun. Because the difference between a cheeseburger and a gun is that the gun don't come with fucking cheese. So fuck exercise. I'd rather stick to my Wii Sports.
That was Fortune. DJ Goodfat had a score of 22.2. Fortune scores judges in 3, 2, 1. All right. Man, this is the most lit version of Reading Rainbow. All right. From low to high, I got an 8.1. In a book. All right, I got 8.2. I got 8.4. I got 9.6. And I got a 10.0. Damn the scores. Give it up for the poet. And keep that energy going for the next poet coming on this stage. A spoken word artist.
Let there be light. God was the first poet to recite in the garden where the path is smooth because it's easier for your friends to walk on their bellies than to slither in your shoes. But I know the type. That's why I'm prayed up in the night. And I use my scriptures to get Adam to even the scores. But you focus on the devil's troubles and not how I just taught you how Adam and Eve is the first couple. Whoever said Adam was handcuffing should be beaten. Because I know Adam was in the garden, guarding his last rib like I ain't done eating. So let me recreate the same story. Just the Garden of Eden is out. It was him, her, and he. So you don't know what the cheating about? When Shaitan broke down every Adam to even it out and what he put together. Let no one tear it apart. Ladies, that's the plan. God said it best. All you need is amen. But the world I live in is full of snakes, roaches, and rats. So I stay apart because looking around, my whole life starting to feel like Noah's Ark. But that ship is sailed. But what about hell? You know, the scriptures teaches us that if we don't get our lives together, our burn's going to be third degree. Like we working on our masters from the master who is the forever eye. His vision is never blurry. God is all seeing. He's a visionary who vision birds from Sodom to Gomorrah before God threw rocks from the skies for their eyes, for their crimes. He snatched their vision, robbed them, stealing like he was literally robbing them blind. And he set his sights on Pharaoh and Moses. They were like brothers, just opposite of one another. But sometimes in relationships, you grow apart. The sacrifices made for the higher cause, Pharaoh understood that, but Moses had to split the sea because sometimes you got to take a look back to see. And then after, everybody wanted peace. Reading the Torah, even the Israelites wasn't cool with the beef. Holy cow. See, I know leaders who ain't good speakers. Their whole demeanor kind of fake. But for me, I become a Moses when I grace this mic. With this rod, I can show you your whole staff full of snakes. Now keep doubting me, because I feed off of your negativity. You know I can do all things through the crisis that strengthen me, but they blaspheme me to speak about other gods. So I stay away from the idle talk and let the unholies just run their mouths in Babylon. Because on the day when every knee should bow, so unbelievers, please be patient. Because on the day of judgment, God gonna raise the dead like a standing ovation, and that's not a threat. I'll be obliged. God, I'm
And mighty and me, my soul an epiphyte perched, shallow-rooted on her swaying branches. Enchanted, I let go to follow the wind where it blows. By that, I mean I disassociate. I disconnect here at the center. I do not know the bedrock of my belly. I go away. By that, I mean I recede into the space around cells, and in the seething dark of my bloodstream, I disappear. By that, I mean this body, so generous, so kind, took memories and tucked them gently into a pocket of my jeans to keep me from coming undone completely. This body holds the score. By that, I mean the record of my traumas are many. By that, I mean there are things that happened I can sense. By that, I mean in the periphery of my nerves, the sadness in my lungs, sighing something happened. I wish I knew what really happened. By that, I mean I don't really want to know what happened. I want to tell this body we are safe. We give consent. Birds are singing, no predators are near. Let go this hypervigilance. No need to keep in readiness. We do not have to fight or flee. I want to tell this body it is time for us to be reunited. By that, I mean I want to inhabit this body, root deep in the bedrock of my belly. By that, I mean let me be planted, not perched. By that, I mean I want to listen so she won't have to scream, so the still small voice can whisper my wisdom complete in our sentience, my soul singing in every cell, mindfully alive in every nerve. So I breathe in, breathe out. As many times as it takes.
That was Jamie Danielle. On Me For Real had a score of a 26.6. Judges, can I get the scores for Jamie Danielle in 3, 2, 1? All right, from low to high, I have a 7.2. Higher, a 7.9, a 7.9, an 8.7, and an 8.9. Damn the scores. Give it up for the poet. Can we give it up for this beautiful venue under the stars? If there weren't so much pollution and lights, we would see them, but they're there. I promise you. Give it up for the being outdoor and avant-garde. We got Lalo in the back. He's got these $8 specials. Y'all ask him about his Lalo margaritas, his mango sangrias, his Long Island some whatnots. They're delicious. They're going to hydrate you. They're going to cool down. Lalo's going to take care of you. And remember, water is a drink. Water is also a drink. All right, y'all. Damn the drinks. Damn the plugs. Y'all give it up for the next poet coming to the stage, the Prodigy. True. Keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping all the way to the stage for the Prodigy. True.
New post. Dream of becoming a hip-hop sensation previously owned by a man. Cursed with a disease he acquired from childbirth, the CD man, they call him. Sells the dreams of actors